century top money winners will prove the greatest of them all and wear the crown of the champion of champions. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Cadillac valued at $25,760 for $420. A cash jackpot of $50,000 for $510. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Carrey.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you so very much. And welcome once again to Sale of the Century as we are completing the first week of our semifinals for the Tournament of Champions. It's been very exciting with 3 of the 9 fine champions back here with us. They've been accumulating the money all week long. It's going to add up big for someone who's going to get a chance to do some great shopping here at the end of the day. So stay with us for the whole time. And here to introduce those 3 champions again is Lee Menning. Hello, pretty Lee.
Hello.
Oh, you're in your regal outfit, right? Yes. I like that. What is that? It's very queenly looking. Your Majesty, would you once again introduce those fine champions?
I certainly would. Our first champion is from Van Nuys, California. Let's welcome back Richard Heft.
Hello, Richard.
And our next returning champion is originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Let's welcome back Barbara Phillips.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Jim. And from Studio City, let's welcome back returning champion Mort Kamins.
Hello, Mort.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Mort.
See you a little later, Your Majesty.
Yes.
She said regally. Mort, you have been going along very well, adding up the total. You are $362 now in the lead as the money is added up. At this point, you are within, I believe it is $58, if I'm not mistaken. You need $420 for that beautiful luxury automobile. $510 would get you the cash jackpot of $50,000. Barbara had a little bit of problem getting on track against Mort here this week, but I hope you're having a good time, though.
Oh, of course.
And Richard, you've been hitting that fame game, which has kept you in the match. You're in second place at 195. It's the way we've been doing it throughout the entire week. Of course, $5 for a correct answer, subtracting $5 for an incorrect answer. The money's been accumulating. The player who comes out on top at the end of this week will get some great shopping in the back, and of course, they will come back for the finals of the Tournament of Champions. There'll be 3 semifinal heats, and then the winners of the 3 weeks coming back for the final. Right now, Mort, let's check out your buzzer. Next, it'll be Barbara with hers. Finally, Richard with his. Everything in working order for the day. Again, we will add $20. So right away, we're going to help Mort along with $382, getting closer to that car. Barbara, $160, and Richard at $215, going over the $200 mark. Players, name the comedian whose theme song is Thanks for the... Richard.
Bob Hope.
Bob Hope, thanks for the memory. First $5 to Richard. An American named Virgil Gus Grissom was the third... Mort.
3rd astronaut on the moon.
No, he was the 3rd man to go into space, not the 3rd to go to the moon, so you lose $5 on that. I waited just a moment on that question. Forgive me about that, players, but I was waiting for the lights to clear. On what part of your body would you wear a monocle? Barbara.
On your eye.
On your eye, just beating Richard to the buzzer, and Barbara's up to 165. In mythology, who was the king who turned everything he touched? Barbara?
Midas.
Into gold, it was Midas. Yes, indeed. 2 in a row for the lady. Barbara up to 170. In popular slang, what degree are you said to be getting? Mort?
Oh, 3rd degree.
When you're questioned by the police, you're right. It is the 3rd degree. Took a chance and paid off with another 5 for Mort. Time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead, always with the opportunity for bargain merchandise. And Mort, it has been you from the very beginning. Again, it is you. You have the opportunity to buy this.
Mort, feel free to say, fill her up, whether it's your car or someone else's. Have gas, we'll travel, and we'll provide you with the gas. And you can do the traveling. And this price is normally priced at $500, but it can be yours today for just $7 on Sale of the Century.
$500 worth of gas. Yours for just $7, Mort. Price of gas has gone up all the time, I'm sorry to say, so I'll give you another $200 to go with it. For $7, you'll have $700 worth of gas. Going once, going twice, he's going to take it. And we'll knock $7 off the score, but of course you have $700 worth of gas, down to $375. Hope you enjoy that. Mort, adding to your total, a very fine total it is. Back to business. A classic Humphrey Bogart film has a title which means, Barbara?
Casablanca.
White House in Spanish, that's exactly what it is. Casablanca. Oh, you can see why these are fine champions that they are. In what American city can you visit the majestic Gateway Arch? Richard.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is right in, Richard, at 225. In the popular game of Scrabble, the two letters that have the highest individual point... Mort?
X and Z.
No, point value are Q and Z. And the champion, Mort, moving back a little bit at 370. Fame game right now, some money up there, $10 money card. Who am I? I am a comedian born in Brooklyn with the last name Molinsky. I started in show business in 1960. And, Barbara?
Joan Rivers?
That's who it is, Joan Rivers with limited information. What do we have up there, Lee?
Today we have Daniel Travanti,
Hill Street Blues,
Jane Wyman,
Falcon Crest,
Conrad Bain,
Different Strokes,
Michelle Lee,
Knots Landing,
Tommy Lasorda,
L.A. Dodgers,
Nell Carter,
Give Me a Break,
Fran Tarkenton,
That's Incredible,
Pamela Bellwood,
Dynasty,
and Terry Lester.
From The Young and the Restless. Barbara, as well, you know, 8 of them have prizes. One is a $10 money card to be added to your score. Who do you want?
Well, sport's been very, very good to me, so I'm going to take Fran Tarkenton.
And behind Fran Tarkenton, we have a lawnmower, Cub Cadet mower for fast, easy mowing. Only the blade stops, not the engine, when you release the handle. Furnished by Cub Cadet Corporation.
$385 lawnmower added to your already formidable total there, Barbara. Yours to keep no matter how things wrap up. And with the $10 money card up there, we'll add 15. A little bit later on, it could be very important in terms of a luxury automobile for Mort Kamins. We'll find out right after this. $70 within $50 of that luxury automobile worth over $25,000. Ernesto Che Guevara. Mort.
Cuba and Fidel Castro.
That's exactly right. He was the hero of what nation's revolution? The Cuban Revolution. What was the last name of the 5 Canadian girls born to the same... Mort.
Dion.
Dion, the Dion quintuplet born of the same mother. 1934. My goodness, how time flies. What do the initials USS... Mort.
United States ship.
No. Oh, you jumped in a little quick on that. What do the letters USSR stand for? Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, and Mort loses $5. By what more familiar term is your tympanic membrane? Barbara?
Your eardrum.
That's exactly what it is. It is your eardrum, and Barbara up to $180. Instant bargain. Mort, you're at $375. The car is at $420. Do you want to spend any money or what? How about this?
How about a leisurely Sunday spin on these quality bicycles? They're 10-speed with comfortable foam saddles, designed for easy pedaling, furnished by La Mirada Bike Shop. And they're normally priced at $799, but they can be yours today for just $11 on sale of the century.
Just $11. And the bikes are yours. However, knocking $11 off your score, it could be the difference between bicycles and a luxury automobile.
That's right.
How about if I give Mort $400 to go with it?
No.
$500.
No.
$1,000 in cash, Mort. Do you want those bicycles, or do you... Mort Kamins, bicycles, maybe car. You still could get the car. $2,000 in cash. $2,799 bargain for $11. Going once. Going
want that
twice.
car.
No sale. He thinks he can get to that car. Lee is saying, take the money. Sure, you got doctor bills to pay. $375. He wants to hang on to that. Birdie, eagle. No, Richard.
Golf.
Golf, double eagle and bogey. They're all in golf. You're exactly right, Richard. At $230. Nearly 300,000 marchers converge on Washington in Mort.
For the Civil Rights March in Washington, D.C. Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King is a name we wanted. He was just sitting on more information, and you hit it ahead of it. You've got another 5 at $380. Sofia is the capital of what?
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria is exactly right. The Eastern European nation of Bulgaria. Mort again showing that fine general knowledge, and so quick with a buzzer as well. The star witness of the Senate Watergate hearings of the... Mort?
John Dean.
The early 70s was a man who was a presidential counsel to Richard Nixon. You're right. John Dean, it is in Mort at $390. Buckingham Palace is not the chief residence of Queen Elizabeth. Barbara.
Windsor Castle.
Windsor Castle is indeed, and Barbara with another 5. Nicely done. Now, I want to fill you in on the etiquette. The next time you meet the Queen, you might keep in mind that it is considered an intolerable breach of royal etiquette for the rear end of a horse to be facing the Queen. Boy, in that case, I know some people I better not introduce to the Queen. We'll be right back. Just $30 away from that luxury automobile. Fame game right now. Certainly Richard's forte. He's hit that fame game for money before. 2 money cards up there. What's my name? I am an important material available in both natural and synthetic forms and essential to your daily lives. When early Europeans came to Central and South America, they saw the natives using me. In 1823, Charles McIntosh manufactured raincoats that made use of me. So, Barbara.
Cotton?
That is incorrect, but out of the rest of the question, no dollar value for Morton. Richard, I'll continue. The world uses more of the synthetic than the natural form, which comes, Richard?
Rubber.
Comes from trees. It is indeed rubber. And Richard, a pick of that board. Who do you want?
I came in with him, I'll go out with him. Daniel Travanti of Hill Street Blues.
And behind Daniel Travanti, $50.
He finds money. Another $15 for Richard. It gets him up to $245. We're going to add 25 a little later. There will be 2 money cards up there. They might be very important to Mort. This question for all 3 players as Barbara's back in. If I love you a bushel and a peck, how many, Mort?
A bushel and a peck, a hug around the neck.
No. How many total pecks do I love you? I would love you 5, says Barbara, and she's right. Yes, because a bushel is 4 pecks plus the other one, which makes 5. Mort loses a very valuable $5. We all know what Charles Lindbergh did, but what great American aviator was the first to fly solo around the world? Mort.
Wiley Post.
Wiley Post is exactly right, and you're up to $390 again. Elizabeth Taylor played the bride in the classic film Father of the Bride. Who played the father? Barbara.
Spencer Tracy?
Spencer Tracy is right. Barbara up to $190. Instant bargain time again. Well, you got to take a look at this one, friends. This is what you could have right now, Mort.
It's a trip to the Napa Valley. If the grapes are ripe, we'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to San Francisco, where you'll join your 2-night and 3-day tour, careful, Jay, of the Napa Valley, heart of California's wine country. You'll visit some of the wineries, stay and dine in several rustic inns. It's a busy trip, but thank you very much. Save some time out for relaxing in the serenity of this beautiful valley. And this vacation is normally priced at $966, but you can buy it today for just $15 on sale of the century.
Now, Mort, if you bought that car, incidentally, Jay, did I see you in some underwear someplace? Was that where? Never mind. $15 it would cost you. You are, at this point, $30 away from the car if you'd like to take it. You would be $45 away. Still a little bit of time. Decision. Do you want that with $1,000 in cash? Or do you want to hang on to your $390?
I would like to hang on, I think.
$1,500.
I think I'd still like to hang on.
$2,000.
I don't know if I'd like to hang on.
$2,500 in cash. Going once, going twice. No sale. He's still $30 away from the car. Can he do it? We'll find out after this. Island in the state of New York is a very appropriate name. Richard.
Manhattan.
No, Long Island. You lose $5. What great war was the setting for Ernest Hemingway's Mort?
World War I.
Immortal Tale of Farewell to Arms. You're exactly right. World War I it is. You're within $25 of that luxury automobile. What term do we give to the 4 books of the Bible written by Barbara? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote the Gospels. You lose $5 on that. Fame game, last crack at the fame game. 2 money cards up there, a 10 and a 25. What's my name? I am a country in the Southwest Pacific. Although I consist of more than 7,000 islands, most of... What?
Indonesia.
No. Out of the question. Big break for Barbara and Richard. I'll continue. Most of my people live on only 11 of them. The ancestors of my people came from Indonesia and Malaysia. I was colonized by the Spanish, who gave me to the United States. Richard.
The Philippines.
Philippines is exactly right. And Richard Heft, the master of the fame game board, has another crack at it right now.
Pamela Bellwood.
And behind Pamela Bellwood, $10.
Money has kept Richard in second place as we add another $10. He's up to $250. Where was that 25?
Behind Neil Carter.
Oh, I know Mort would have liked to have found that. Right now, this question for all 3 players as you're back in. What state did Robert Kennedy represent? Mort?
New York.
In the U.S. Senate, you're exactly right. New York it is. You're up to 400. Who is the author of the nostalgic play of Youth's Awakening titled Ah Wilderness? Mort?
Eugene O'Neill.
Ah Wilderness is exactly right. It is Eugene O'Neill. Last question. In what European capital is the colorful area the Rive Gauche? Barbara.
In Paris.
It is in Paris. You're up to 190. But MORT KAMINS with $405. You are the champion of the week. You'll be going to the finals of the Tournament of Champions. Congratulations. Son Daniel coming out there and your wife Linda to congratulate you as well. What did Daniel bring you? Oh, look at this note. I knew you could do it, Daddy. Way to go, Daniel. And Daddy did it. And the rest of the family over there as well. Congratulations. Mort, we will get back to you. We'll do some great shopping in a moment. I've got to say goodbye, first of all, to a couple of very fine champions over here. Forgive me, their family, for stepping in front. Barbara, thank you for coming back and joining us. A great champion. $152,840 in cash and prizes.
You couldn't tell by the way I played this week, though.
Oh, well, he got started fast and just continued to roll. Richard, thank you for coming back and joining us. Richard leaving Sale of the Century with $88,198 in cash and prizes. And Mort Kamins, who adding what he's already picked up, is up to almost $120,000. He's got a lot of shopping to do in the back and maybe some big decisions to make in a moment. Mort, congratulations. Thank you to the family. We'll see what Mort's going to do right after this. Mort Kamins.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Jim.
And with his wife Linda and his son Daniel, who have got to be part of the decision, we're all going to go back and go shopping. Come on. Here we go. And everybody is very happy for you. We'll step back here for a moment. Mort, you won with $405. And as I said, in the Tournament of Champions, you have the opportunity of picking up any one prize or a combination with the amount of money that you have. You've got $405. And I know during the commercial break, you were talking it over with Linda. You probably have your decision made, but don't tell me what it is right now because we want to show you the options. First of all, $405 easily. This could be part of your package.
Pack up your family and hit the road with this efficient Helpmate, a quality compact pop-up camping trailer featuring all wood cabinetry and home-style comfort for at least 6 people, furnished by Jayco. Normally priced at $3,995. Yours today for just $55 on Sale of the Century.
Very lovely. Thank you, Lee. Next thing up the line, this.
When you've returned from your outdoor adventures, Mort, you may want to dress up. And what better way to start the evening off right than dressed in these elegant fashions? Your wife will love these lovely gowns designed for those special nights on the town. Luxurious party clothes furnished by Ted Lapidus. Normally priced at $7,500. Yours for only $120 on Sale of the Century.
Okay. Daniel's so thrilled. How about this, Daniel? Will this thrill you?
Pack your tanning lotion because we have a trip for you to the fabulous Rivieras. We'll fly the 2 of you from Los Angeles to Rome on Trans World Airlines wide-body jet. You may enjoy the excellent in-flight service, comfortable seats, delicious food, and warm hospitality furnished by TWA. Plus, once there, you'll spend 25 days exploring the scenic wonders of the Mediterranean coast. Your journey will take you through the Italian Riviera and also Sicily. Then west to luxurious Monte Carlo and the beaches of the French Riviera, furnished by American Express Vacation Store. This vacation is normally priced at $8,712. Yours for only $185 on Sale of the Century.
So, Dan, you look at the trick. Here's the next thing you can have.
The sands of time are touched by magic and become Jaeger-LeCoultre's 18-karat gold luxury watch. The quartz movement is handsome and is one of the thinnest in the world. The styling is sheer elegance, furnished by Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. Normally priced at $12,000, yours for only $250 on Sale of the Century.
That's $250. You've got $405. Still more options. You could possibly have this if you'd like.
The magic of the artist's hand reveals a masterpiece. Norman Rockwell's triple self-portrait signed and numbered lithograph. Originally painted for the Saturday Evening Post cover in 1960. Considered one of Rockwell's most treasured pieces, furnished by Steve Stein Galleries. Normally priced at $15,000. Yours for only $335 on Sale of the Century.
All right, Mort, it is decision time right now. There are many combinations, trailer and watch, trailer and print, dresses and watch, trailer, dresses and trip. It all adds up. You've got $405 to spend. I know you've talked about it, but I'll give you another 10 seconds to make up your mind. What prize or combination of prizes do you want to take that you can afford? Any last-minute changes in their decision? No? Mort and Linda sound very strong about that right now. All right, Mort, what is it going to be?
Well, I think we'll take the trip for sure. That sounds real neat. And
so going with that, I think, is the trailer and the dresses and the trip. They all go together.
Great.
They are yours, Mort Kamins and family. Enjoy. That gives Mort, in addition to what he picked up before, everything that he's won here this week. Mort is going into the finals of the Tournament of Champions, where, remember, someone is guaranteed to win $100,000, more than $100,000 in cash and prizes. He's going in with $140,098 in cash and prizes at this point. Mort, congratulations. We'll see you for the finals. Now, the next semifinal week will be coming up in 3 weeks on Sale of the Century. On Monday, we will bring back our champion, Katherine Johnson, and she will be competing against 2 new challengers as we have regular play. 3 more weeks, we bring back 3 more of the fine 9 champions that we've had along the way as the Tournament of Champions continues. I hope you've enjoyed the first week of the Tournament of Champions. Mort, we congratulate him. We thank you. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you on Monday on Sale of the Century.
Congratulations. Some departing contestants will receive Wilderness Fruit Fillings fresh from the... All prizes are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Strandy production.